Hi guys, welcome back to SeveUp. I'm Ivan, and today I'm going to be explaining how to add different levels of selection to the SeveUp 3D BIM Viewer in Power BI. This is the concept of partitioning within the BIM model, which shows the relationships that are found between different classes. For example, we use the spatial tree and the technical tree relationship to create a partition view selection. This means that when we select an asset within the BIM model, we are also able to clearly see all assets that are on the same story of the selected asset, as well as any assets that have a spatial relationship with the asset. This makes it super easy to see all the relationships between assets within the BIM model, which will therefore help to streamline your BIM process. Now, SeveUp app provides you with lots of free templates within our freemium plan, which is great. But if you really want to get most out of it, then sign up for one of our expert plans where you can have access to all of the features and have the ability to create your own templates. If you already have a freemium plan, then it's super easy and super quick to upgrade to an expert plan simply by clicking on upgrade your plan as soon as your limit is reached. Now, before you start this tutorial, you'll need to head over to SeveUp app to create and download a blank SeveUp dashboard template. Now, this is done in just a few simple steps. We have a tutorial specifically to help you do just that. I'll drop a link in the description below so that you can check it out. Okay, now we need to open up Microsoft Power BI Desktop. As you already probably know, this application is absolutely free to use. You'll find the link below in the description, so head over there and download it if you haven't got it yet. Now, if you do, go to File and select Browse this device. Set up an extension file as PBIT, which is the Power BI template file and not PBIX, which is for Power BI project file. Select the dashboard template that you created on the SeveUp app and press open. Now the file will be set up, and if you click on load, this will start to load the document into Power BI, which may actually take a little while. Now, in order to start working on the template, what we need to do next is to save it as PBIX file. This is the project file, as I've mentioned. So go to File, then Save As. Make sure the file extension is switched to PBIX and then press Save. The SeveUp 3D BIM Viewer that you see over here in the center of the dashboard is a custom visual designed by SeveUp. I've already added several visuals surrounding it to show the data. If you like to see how to create them yourselves, then check out the video tutorials, which I'll link in the description below. All right, I'm going to add just 2 levels to the partition selection. So first, make sure that the 3D BIM Viewer is selected by clicking on it. You'll see the resizing border around it when it's selected. Then go to the visualization pane on the right-hand side. Under Build Visual, you'll see the partition box just over here. Now go to the data pane and drop down the menu on WT Asset Spatial and drag and drop building story asset name over to the partition box, followed by space asset name. Now remember that the order that you layer the data in is super important. So over here, building story asset name sits on top so that it will be used for the first level of selection, and space asset name will be for the next level. Now we can change the settings for the partition by going to the Format Visual on the visualization pane and drop down the menu on Partition Settings. Here we have the color and opacity settings for levels. So let's choose the color of level 1 first by clicking on More Colors and inputting our color code. Then I'm going to adjust the opacity over here. The opacity range goes from 0 to 1. For level 1, I would actually recommend using around 0.3. Now I'm going to choose a color for level 2, and I'm going to increase the opacity on this one to 0.5. Now let's head over to our matrix and select an asset. Then we click on Update in the BIM Viewer. Now you can see that the selection is highlighted in green by default. This setting can also be changed under Scene Data. I actually have a tutorial specifically on how to do that, and I will put the link in the description below. But now you'll see that the level 1 color corresponds to the building story asset name, while the level 2 color corresponds to the space asset name. And like I said, this can really streamline your BIM process by simply showing you the relationships between your assets on a spatial level. Alright, I hope that you have really enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about the 3D BIM Viewer, then please don't hesitate to drop a comment below or head over to our website and contact us via email. We're always very happy to help. I'll drop a link in the description below so you can find all the details there. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you can keep up with all of our tutorials and news. Until next time, bye!